Never been the loudest voice in any crowded room. Never slammed my fist for show. Never let my temper bloom. I learned to listen more than speak, to measure every word. But silence has a gravity that's heavier than hurt. They say a quiet man is calm, unshaken, always sure. But still waters hold their storms, just as deep and pure. I've carried doubts like hidden stones in pockets stitched inside, smiled steady through the pressure while the questions multiply. Not every battle leaves a bruise, not every scar is shown. Some wars are fought internally, with discipline alone. This is the weight of a quiet man, not weak, not small, just still, holding back the thunder with nothing but his will. It's choosing not to break the glass when anger hits your hand. Yeah, that's the hidden burden of a quiet man. I watch my father do the same, sit straight, eyes forward set. Never heard him say he heard, never saw him sweat. I thought that's what maturity meant, control without a crack. But no one taught us how to speak when the silence pushes back. My son looks up at me like I'm carved from something strong. But strength ain't marble, unafraid. It's knowing right from wrong. And maybe he should see me when I don't have all the plans, so he learns that real foundation is more than folded hands. A quiet man ain't empty, he's deliberate and deep. But even oceans need a tide, secrets start to seep. If I never let the pressure out, it'll find its way somehow. So I'm learning how to speak it without losing who I am now. This is the weight of a quiet man, measured and contained, not by how loud he's shouting, but by what he's restrained. Yet strength don't fade in honesty, it doesn't disband, it only grows more human in a quiet man. So if my voice stays low and slow, it ain't because I hide, it's depth, not fear, that shapes the tone of what I keep inside. And if you ever hear me open up, understand that's not me breaking. That's the weight of a quiet man. I stared at that same old mirror after days that felt too long. Tired of losing collar band, telling myself I'm strong. But glass don't allow comfort, don't clap when you endure. It just reflects the question you've been dodging for sure. I've built a life on discipline, on sacrifice and grind. Turned every crack in confidence into I'll be fine. But something in my own too, I started looking back. Not angry, not defeated, just tired of the act. You can outrun every critic, outwork every doubt, but you can't outrun reflection when the truth comes out. There was a night a mirror didn't flinch, didn't look away from me. Saw the pride, saw the fear, saw the man I wouldn't let be free. No applause, no defense, no one else to blame, just me and the weight of my own last name. Control was character, that pressure made you steal. But pressure without breathing room teaches you not to feel. I kept my world in order, kept emotions in a line. But order ain't the same as peace when nothing feels like mine. My boy knocked on the bathroom door, said, "Dad, you okay?" I said, "Yeah, just thinking like I always say." But standing there in fluorescent light, I saw what I become. A man who mastered standing tall but forgot how to be undone. Maybe breaking ain't collapse, maybe it's release, maybe strength is letting go of constant inner beliefs. Maybe the man in the mirror was never my enemy, just waiting for permission to finally breathe. There was a night the mirror didn't flinch, held steady while I shook. Showed me every hidden cause behind the image I mistook. No hero pose, no hardened stance, no shadow I could spin. Just a man deciding to let himself begin. So I wiped the glass with open hands, not to erase the sight, but to clear the fog of ego I've been wearing like a fight. And if tomorrow I stand softer, no, it's not because of thin, it's because I face my reflection and finally let it in.
said a man don't fold easy. Don't let the cracks be shown. So I learned to carry mountains like they weigh no more than stone. Smile through every losing, nodded through the blame. Told myself that pressure was just another name for fame. As I watched my mother working with her hands split at the seams, she never called it suffering, she just called it dreams. And I swore I'd be unbreakable, swore I'd never bend. Didn't know that kind of promise is where the fractures begin. There's a difference between surviving and being truly alive. But nobody teaches boys how to feel and still survive. That's the price of being strong. You hold it in too long, turn your hurt into a hammer till everything feels wrong. You build your wall so high, even love can't come along. Yeah, that's the price of being strong. I had a friend who laughed too loud, drank like he was bulletproof, said ain't nothing in this world that a little grit can't move. We buried him on a gray sky day, no warning, no goodbye. Turns out silent battles don't always wait to cry. I stood there in that graveyard, wind cutting through my coat. Felt something crack inside me, rise up to my throat. Not a rage, not even sorrow, something raw and clear. The weight of all the I'm fine I'd been carrying for years. Maybe strength ain't iron, maybe it's admitting fear. Maybe it's letting somebody see the weakness you hold dear. Maybe courage isn't fighting every war alone at night. Maybe it's putting down your fists and choosing to be light. 'Cause the price of being strong shouldn't cost your soul, shouldn't mean you suffer quiet while the world takes its toll. If I'm built to last, let it be where I belong. Not just enduring, but learning what's wrong. So I'm laying down the armor, let the silence fall apart. If strength is telling truth, then I'm starting with my heart. I ain't done being a fighter, just fighting a different war. And maybe being strong means I don't hide anymore. Mama said, son, the road don't bend for tears. I learned that truth somewhere between a whiskey and a year. Boots full of gravel, heart full of doubt. Every town I left still calls my name out loud. I've slept in cheap motels with neon buzzing low, where the mirror shows a man I Scars like old guitar strings, rusted but tight. Still humming broken promises every night. I got dust on my shoes and blood in my veins, carrying dreams through the thunder and rain. Every wrong turn carved a line in my face, but I'm still walking, yeah, I'm still in this race. Life's been a long road I can't outrun, but I ain't done. No, I ain't done. Met the devil at a crossroads past midnight. He said, boy, you can shine, but it won't come cheap, right? I laughed with a voice like gravel and smoke. Said, I've been paying my dues since the day I woke. There's a shadow that follows wherever I stand, like a debt I owe to a younger man. If redemption's a train, I miss my ride, but I'll keep walking these tracks with my pride. I got dust on my shoes and blood in my veins, carrying truth through the sorrow and pain. Every heartbreak left a mark on my soul, but it built this fire that won't grow cold. Life's been a long I can't outrun, but I ain't done. No, I ain't done. When they lay me down beneath that stone, say he walked through hell, but he walked alone. Dust on his shoes and a heart of stone. Never needed neon lights to spell out who I am. Just a back porch and a long hard day, and dirt beneath my hands. They say a man's defined by noise, by trophies on a shelf, but mine was built in quieter ways. In war I fought myself. I've swallowed words like bitter pills, let grudges fade to gray, watch the world reward the loud, while I just learned to stay. Every choice that cost me sleep still echoes in my head. The loudest battles I ever fought were the ones I never said. I want a name carved in quiet, not in headlines or applause. In the way I held my ground without breaking every cause. Let it say I stood for truth when bending would have been easier. A name carved deep and quiet, legacy is measured by the noise you never made, then let my name be carved in quiet for my children's sake.
I didn't set out to be hardened, didn't dream of steel and stone. I just learned the art of armor in a world that overthrew the known. Every setback was a teacher, every loss a closing door. You don't notice when protection turns into something more. I remember being open, laughing easy, speaking free, before the weight of expectation started shaping me. Bills stacked higher than my patience, responsibility like rain. You tell yourself it's temporary, then it carves you permanent pain. Survival has a language, it whispers just endure. But somewhere in the battle, you forget what you were fighting for. I became a different man, trying just to survive. Built my wall so I could stand, but bury what was alive. Traded softness for control, traded truth for pride. Yeah, I changed more than I planned, just trying to survive. I loved a woman who saw through me, said you don't have to be this tight. But I called my tension discipline, I called my distance right. I thought providing was affection, thought silence meant I cared. But love needs more than presence, it needs a soul laid bare. I see my younger self sometimes in the way my son looks up, like I'm some kind of hero who's never felt enough. And that's when fear runs through me, not of failing in his eyes, but of teaching him the same old lie, that pain is what defines you. Maybe strength ain't just endurance, maybe it's release. Maybe real survival is choosing inner peace. Maybe being present is braver than command. Maybe being whole is the stronger stand. I became a different man, trying just to survive. But I don't have to stay that way to prove I'm still alive. I can lay the armor down, let the truth inside be more than who I had to be, just to survive. So if my voice sounds
from weight alone. It's from digging through the rubble of the man I've outgrown. I won't curse the road I walked or the nights I barely thrived, but I won't lose myself again just trying to survive. It was a Tuesday, nothing special. Rain tapping on the tin. Boots by the door, jacket on the chair, same routine I'm living in. But something in the quiet didn't feel the same as before. Like the walls were tired of holding all the things I can't ignore. I've been the calm in every crisis, the steady voice in every fall, the one who says don't worry, like I don't feel it all. I built a reputation on never letting slip, but even iron fingers eventually lose their grip. There's a difference between control and being truly strong. One keeps the mask in place, the other says when it's wrong. It was a night I stopped pretending I was made of stone, the night I let the silence finally be known. No more I got it, no more standing tall alone. Yeah, that was a night I stopped pretending I was strong. She looked at me across the table, saw something in my face. Not anger, not frustration, just a man out of place. I said I'm tired of carrying what I don't even name. And for the first time in a long while, I didn't feel ashamed. My son was down the hallway, laughing in his sleep, and I thought about the lessons I unconsciously keep. Do I teach him that real courage is never letting go, or do I show him strength is saying what you know? Maybe freedom starts where pride begins to crack. Maybe healing's found when you stop holding back. Maybe the bravest words a man can ever say or I don't have the answers, but I'm learning anyway.
There was a night I stopped pretending I didn't feel the weight. Stopped confusing silence with controlling fate. I let the truth come forward without a shield or a tone. Yeah, that was the night I stopped pretending I was stoned. Kept falling steady, but something felt brand new. Not light or not perfect, just honest through and through. And the strength is built on truth, not just endurance shown. And that was a night I finally came home. I don't talk much these days. Words feel heavier than stone. Every sentence drags a chain. Every truth stands alone. Born with thunder in my chest, raised where mercy's hard to find. You learn to swallow what you feel, leave the weakness behind. I buried friends in borrowed suits, watched dirt fall slow and thick, heard mothers crying to the wind, heard silence answer quick. There's a weight that comes with living when you've seen too much too young. It settles deep behind your ribs, it darkens in your lungs. So when I speak, it comes out low, like a storm too tired to shout. Every word rolls slow and rough, like something carved from doubt. There's gravel in my throat every time I try to hold, voice like a river running dry, choking on the smoke. I don't sing in silver tones, I bleed in undertones. Yeah, there's gravel in my throat. Loved a woman soft as rain. She tried to warm these hands, said you don't have to fight the world, you don't have to make a stand. But I was built from iron nights, from backroom deals and broken trust. You can't wash clean a hardened man with tears and midnight dust. I've stared down men with loaded eyes, heard threats without a sound. Sometimes the loudest war you fight is the one that's underground. No medals for surviving, when you endure. Just another sunrise in a pain you can't cure. If redemption calls my name, it better call it deep. I don't answer to the light, I answer from beneath. From the cellar of my bones, from the echo of regret, from a place where mercy and memory never met. There's gravel in my throat from every truth I never wrote, from every time I bit my tongue, from every bridge of hope I burned. This voice ain't smooth or clean, it's carved from what I've seen. Yeah, there's gravel in my throat. So let the pretty voices shine, let them float above the pain. Mine was forged in darker minds, in thunder, loss and rain. And when I finally fade to black, let the record show he never sang it sweet, he sang it low. My guard like a uniform, pressed and sharp each day. Polished boots, controlled tone, kept the tremble far away. Every room I walked into, I measured like a fight, scanning for the danger, even in the light. Called it being careful, called it being wise, but underneath that discipline was fear I'd never sized. You can build 1,000 boundaries, stack them tall and hard, but somewhere in the building you forget why you were scarred. It ain't the punches that exhaust you, bracing for the blow. It ain't the fall that breaks a man, it's never letting go. It was the day I lowered my guard that I finally felt the weight, not of the world against my chest, but of love I kept away. I thought defense was strength, thought distance made me smart, but it was a day I lowered my guard that I opened up my heart. She said you don't have to win every unseen war. I didn't know how to answer, I've never stood down before. I've always been the steady one, the anchor in the storm. But anchors sink if they don't learn, they weren't meant to transform. My boy reached for my callous hand, didn't see a shield or wall, just saw a man he trusted, not to let him fall. And in that small unguarded grip, I felt something shift inside. Strength ain't keeping people out,
You're standing without the pride. Maybe armor has a season, maybe walls have time. Maybe healing starts the moment you admit you're not fine. Maybe courage ain't the battlefield where you prove you're tough. Maybe it's the quiet choice to say I've had enough. It was a day I lowered my guard, that I stood the tallest, yeah. Not because I feared no wounded, but because I faced regret. I let the truth come forward without a mask or card. Yeah, I became a stronger man the day I lowered my guard. So if you see me softer now, don't mistake it for defeat. I'm still steady as a freight train, just no longer incomplete. And if strength is measured honestly, not by how you spar, then I found my truest power the day I lowered my guard.